You're not going crazy. This is really happening. And it's going to be very difficult to keep up with. So you're going to have to keep going. You're going to have to let go. As we watch old societal structures collapse, you're going to witness people, things, and situations fade off your timeline. You are going to see brand new people, a new cast of characters, if you will, show up in your everyday life. There are the ones that will constantly upgrade with you. And anyone that's getting this message, this is a very important moment in the history of humanity. We're all experiencing it. And I know that there's a lot of people that are saying to themselves, you know, I feel like I'm going crazy with all of the strange glitches. All right. And you're getting out ahead of time, because none of the old systems and structures, the limiting beliefs, the way that you used to live. I want you to reflect on this. I want you to really think about this. Can you live the way that you lived prior to 2020? Can you still live that way? And you're going to, as we're going in a much fast-paced world, as we see the clock exploding, we are in the quickening. Do you think you could keep up with this? You can't keep up. If anyone would like to comment as we go through this very powerful podcast today, you can. Can you think that you could keep up? Any person, I'm just hitting something, and maybe you know this very thoroughly. Maybe I'm hitting something in your subconscious that knows this at a very deep level. We are going through the quickening. And the time, even the time structure is exploding. And that's why we see those NPCs malfunctioning. Because if you choose to hold on to that structure, anything of the matrix right now is being consumed. It's time to let go, sweetheart. It's time to let go, brother. It's time to take back control of our everyday lives. You are literally shifting timelines. What does this look like? I'm going to be breaking this down into a fine powder today. I'm going to discuss the quickening, the old matrix persona. I'm here to tell people there are many empaths. They're good people. This is not a narcissist, but what was the persona or the mask to survive? You had to survive, and that's okay. Does this resonate? You had to survive in a world that was so dark and dense. So you actually had to build a persona simply to go out there and try to survive. You're not going crazy. This is all collapsing at a very accelerated rate. And I'm here to tell you, and I'm not here to spiritual bypass for anyone. We do the real work here. Change costs. It's going to cost you people, things, and situations, and it's going to cost you your identity. To jump through this void, we're actually jumping through the portal in the now moment as I'm literally leaving this message, and your love is on the other side, and your true friends and your true family is on the other side. And as you're making this leap right now, you are watching the matrix, you're watching the NPCs implode all around you. And as the whole structures and system continuously implode, you are not turning around, because the fire horse is up and running, and this is the year, and it cannot be stopped, and we are not turning around, and we don't care. I know this is a rough thing to digest. We don't care. And if you lose yourself and you don't make this jump right now, what is this year? Anyone? Oh, I'll wait till next year, the spiritual bypassers will say. Ooh, I'll wait. Okay. What is this year? Anyone? 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. This is year 1. And every new beginning must come from an end. It must. And I know it's difficult, and I'm here to guide you. I'm here to empower you and motivate you. I appreciate everyone being live on the podcast today. Grateful if you click the like button. It continuously pushes the notifications out. I'm grateful for everyone that's been doing that over the last few days. We're really growing. Appreciate it. We are going through a truthful timeline shift. And when you start to say, you know what, I feel a different way, and this is an inner feeling about a situation you have in your life, and maybe it's not triggering you anymore. Okay, you feel different about it. Oh, I'm not so triggered anymore about this situation. A new cast of characters, all these new people start popping up out of nowhere. It's like an RKO from out of nowhere. And the truthful implosion, we understand that time is a very important and pivotal part of this construct that we live in, but we are going through the quickening. And I will ask you the question, how can you keep up? How can you survive under those circumstances? Huh? I love the people that have a 5-year plan. They have all these things. And there's also good people. And we're going to rip that mask off. Your Uncle Mike's going to rip the mask right off you today. It's good to see you. It's all fake. Everything is a program. It could be good or bad. And the sooner that you get this through your understanding, the beliefs that you hold, where do you dwell? Where you dwell at the end of the day when your head hits the pillow at night, and the story that you tell yourself. You could lie. You could lie on social media. You could lie to your friends and family, and you put on a fake persona. Where do you dwell? It's all fake. It's all of the programs that are running in the background. This is a time period. How do I do this, Uncle Mike? I'll tell you right now. Once you accept yourself completely, that's when you go through the void. That's when you jump through the portal. Once you accept yourself completely, you might start to feel alone. You will get lost in the void. But you must do this in order. If it was easy, everyone would do it, to escape the matrix as it all implodes. Are you a person that's here today? Ooh, how you doing? And you could go out and you could see it on social media and even on the TV. I showed on TV. It's got to be real. Do you see the matrix totally imploding? Are you still living the same way? Do you still have the same beliefs that you did in a pre-2020 world? Answer these questions. You know the answers. During this process, and it's going to hit you real hard, and you must feel the pain. You must feel the pain. And when you accept yourself, not because your parents want you to live a certain way, not because the NPCs around the water cooler are telling you divine feminine. They love to go. Do you know they love to go after the divine feminine? That's why we have to stand up for these truthful women of the world, right? They always go for them, right? They try to scare you. But you got to feel this right now, right? Right? You got to listen to the message right now, right? You feel this loneliness, but the loneliness is not from that you have no people. You're lonely because everyone is fake. Smash the like button if that resonates with you. So the loneliness that you feel, like on my journey, there's plenty of women that try to hit me up, if you will, right? But the loneliness that you feel, the drain. If you're a true divine masculine, you feel this, you feel your body, you almost feel ill, you feel sick. And the loneliness, the yearning for finally a true girl that steps up, that truthfully has the power, the true woman that actually sees you. And when you go out there, right, you're yearning to be seen. All right. And this is not coming from the status or the ego of the future. OK, so a lot of people right now, it is actually imploding. You no longer care about your status in this life. It's about your truthful status. Well, what's my truthful status? I want to know about this. Well, that's called the Akashic Records, everyone. This is a real literal thing. So if you're a person, you maybe found me today, you could click subscribe. This is actually the most important work is what we do here on this channel above everything, because the only thing that you could take with you is the legacy you leave and documented into the Akashic Records. This is your truthful spiritual growth. So your status of the world, not your spiritual status, your status of the world and the ego of the future, I got to have a 5-year plan. That's actually just self-protection. So also know that ego doesn't also, always mean that it is, a narcissistic thing, if you will. The ego is here to protect us. And sometimes we want to protect self-protection for our future. The future is always going to be unknown. You have to follow your heart, and it's going to be real scary to go through this portal right now. Saint Teresa 888, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful Saint Teresa is here. The 888 abundance codes are here. Wow, I'm so grateful. Thank you. So what is happening is it could be painful, it could be scary, but this must happen, and it is happening right now, and you could fight against it. And some people are actually taking the matrix plug, and they're actually trying to shove it back into them. You already ripped it out, okay? Do you understand what I'm talking about? So once you have disconnected, full video was yesterday. If you haven't watched it, very, very powerful stuff happening right now. There are guiding lights and guiding forces assisting you on this truthful ascension journey. And if you are a person, right, my main goal, it's a great honor of mine. There are people that are very up to date with their spiritual journey to reach people that are on the cusp. That's why it's Our Everyday Lives here. And I make the lessons relevant for the everyday life man and woman that's finally waking up. And I'm breaking it down into simple, practical terms for each and every one of you, because you're waking up right now. And you got to let go. And what happens in the world, some people do go through a spiritual awakening, and they actually, they get more into their ego. And I know a lot of people have seen this. I talk about spiritual bypassing on this channel. So when you're laser focused on the truth, you are able to jump through this portal at the time. There is your love waiting for you on the other side of the portal. There are your new friends waiting for you on the other side of the portal. And behind you, you are watching the matrix, the time construct explode. You're watching the NPCs malfunction. And you just keep going. Don't turn around right now. It's so important. Don't turn around. And you're not going. So everything that we're discussing and you're feeling. So you're going to feel these things. Maybe certain things are not in the rational mind. I got to have my 5-year plan. This is the type of relationship I'm supposed to have. This is the type of job I'm supposed to have. And then all of a sudden you start to go through these deep shifts. You're not going crazy. The old persona has finally come to an end. Don't touch it in the void. Don't go back. Don't go back in the void. You went through your internal shifts. Now, there are physical things you have to do, but what we're not doing is going back to any of the old. Your persona, okay, here's the main idea of the lesson. Okay, everyone's tuned in. You're taking out your pen and paper. Here we go. Tremendous lessons here. Okay. Your persona, right? The face that you gave to society, the mask that you built for the fake world. You were fake. Okay. This is not about narcissism. This is about actual empaths right now. When you built a mask, a persona to survive, it was not fake, deliberate deception, but it was built from the need to exist in this dark world. How many people are resonating with this laser pinpoint accuracy? I've seen this. I've seen this in women, right? Maybe you try to date someone, she's actually a good girl, right? But she can't, she's loaded. She puts out this exterior, this hard exterior. It's full of crap. Start embracing the love vibration, okay? So there are people right now, you're not a bad person, but and I want people to comment on this. So what I task to do, I'm trying to give you the real actual truth. The mask that you wear out in public, it is not a fake, deliberate deception mask. It was built from the need to exist in the dark world. So what has happened, people asked me in the previous podcast to talk a little bit about the walls and the boundaries. So what you have built, the wall must come down immediately. The wall must come down immediately. This is the difference between walls and healthy boundaries. FP Hall 793, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful, so beautiful. Unconditional love and abundance and joy. Thank you, Michael, for being the supreme commander. I'm so grateful for the super chat. It's my honor to be the supreme commander. I love you. I'm so grateful. So the walls must come down. Anyone that's hearing this message today, and again, you're not getting triggered, you're doing the work. The wall that you built is destroying your life. You built walls. Walls are not healthy boundaries. Walls actually keep you in the matrix. Do you understand that? So there are actually good people. This lesson today is actually for the good, actual wholesome people, the truthful souls that are out there. And you could say to yourself, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this matrix world, but you can't escape the matrix. You can't escape it because you've built a wall up. So the wall must come down today. It's terrifying to take your mask off. Ooh, everyone could see me, right? And a lot of divine masculine that are tuned in, you're going to experience this when you are out and you're a single man like I am. And you're going to go out in the world, and what you do is you are emitting the Christ light, and the Christ light is exposing. So even if it's a good girl, it's a good person, she could pick up, she feels exposed in front of you because you're the only one. You're the only one that sees her for who she truthfully is. And if you're the divine feminine that's hearing this, you should wake up to this and go towards your divine masculine. He's the only one that sees you and you're going to feel this and you're going to see it. I did a very powerful video. I talk about the 4 pillars on this channel. All right. So if you want to get your health and wellness up, we got the information for you, your purpose in life. Okay. And don't forget about our relationships. Relationships are a little bit different because it involves someone else. Any one of these things, if any one of these pillars in your life begin to collapse, there has to be a shift in that pillar for you to continue your life. In your life you have already done, and this is where people fall. You think you're in a never-ending self-improvement phase. The self-improvement, the inner work ends, and then eventually, this is actually happening. Right? So we don't do spiritual bypassing here. You have to know the truth. You are in a phase, it's constant self-improvement, and you've already done the work, and you're constantly in fear, and you're still wearing the mask, and you're still an avoidant. You can be an avoidant to a truthful relationship that actually brings you to your highest calling. You are an avoidant to your purpose in life. Learn about purpose, which is a vocation, right? And that's why I use the word vocation. It's not about a job. And we're all going through shifts in life. We're segueing. So we are supposed to work matrix jobs. And then from that experience, we build our vocation. This is the path. But what's happening in this now moment, in this very important pivotal moment, there are people that are still, you've already outgrown certain things. It's time to leap through this portal at this time. And so where does the fear come? When you go through change, it's going to cost you. When you go through change, it's going to cost you. I'm constantly on an evolutionary journey. I've been on an accelerated journey. I've seen this many times. Anyone that's new, I broke this down into a very powerful podcast the other day. I shared it in the community tab last night. Study it, and learn it. And learn it. It's cost me many times. When you are shifting, if you're on this message and you want your truthful life, not the matrix life, it's going to cost you. And you never sell yourself short, okay? And it's going to cost you friends. It's going to cost you a relationship or a casual ship or whatever you got going on in your life. People will turn to dust. It's going to cost you. Do you have the guts? I'm a motivational speaker. How you doing? Right? Do you have the guts to jump through the portal right now? And they do close. Full video waiting for you, okay? They do close. I would not be here if I didn't make every single jump. Every one had to be made. Here it comes. There is no meditative practice. There is no spiritual thing that you can do that replaces the actual experience. Period. The end. Many people are waking up to this. You woke up to the fake spiritual gurus that kept you in a loop. There you are, in the loop. Break free of the loop. Smash the like button. This doesn't go away. It doesn't go away next year. You'll see me on, I'm on the TV. You're going to see me years from now. There is no meditative practice. There is nothing that can replace the real actual experience. You got to get up. You got to push through the fear. You got to jump through the portal, because this goes both ways. As we are jumping through that beautiful, right, interdimensional portal right now that you see there, you are leaving the matrix construct. It's totally imploding, and you're jumping into the arms of your true love, your true friends that are waiting for you on the other side. Some of us have already made the jump where we're just waiting for you, right? I told you, you're just early to the party. Some people are early to the party, and what we're doing is we're doing this in waves. There's no right or wrong. If you've totally jumped, okay, this happens within communities. This happens within relationships. Maybe you jumped before your partner. Your partner has to get TF up and make the jump. Otherwise, there will be people that get left behind, and whoever is on the other side will be there. You cannot turn around this year. This is the fire horse year. This is a total implosion, okay? The horsemen of the apocalypse are here. Ooh, apocalypse is so scary. No, it's a great revealing. And as I shared, I did a powerful podcast a couple years back. The time is flying. It's the quickening. God will reveal the truth of you. Yeah. God will reveal the truth of you, no matter what. But you must make this now. Must. And it's scary to go through you're going to go through this period of time. It's going to get real quiet. You're going to have to sit in the darkness. You are to integrate the darkness. The spiritual bypassers that are out there, the gaslight, they're going to gaslight you. You do not tolerate it. You must go inside. It's part of the matrix. The NPCs will activate. Go back. Leave them in the dust. That's powerful, right? That's the power that we need right now. That's the importance right now. Very powerful. Leave them in the dust. Your senses are up. Heightened senses right now. And this is where your intuition is taking the forefront, your heart, and you are birthing right now, okay? Everything needs to be flowing very strongly right now. Oh, yeah. Those sexual juices are flowing, baby. Yeah, the chrism is flowing. I'm full. I'm sure you're full, brothers. And we're ready to go get the oranges going. We have the oranges, the sacral. You must give birth now in this energy, okay? You love it. No, it's true, though. Got to get all the oranges, all embrace it and focus it and bring it up here and bring it to the connection and know that when you are making this new timeline, right? You're also totally shifting all of humanity all at the same time. All at the same time. It must shift, and all of the past, it has to be left in the dust. And it can't continue any longer. You must, some people are afraid. You're afraid to do that quantum event moment. You're not going crazy when I don't understand why I'm called to move here, to go to this man or woman or whatever it is. I don't understand why I must leave this job immediately. Also, okay, you have to build a segue. I am now speaking to people that have already built it. You cannot just totally leave, okay? I'm right now for that moment. Okay, I had someone say, I just quit my job. I said, I don't think you should just do that, okay? I'm talking to people that you've been putting it off. Do you understand the message? Do you understand the people that have been putting it off? You cannot put it off anymore. And if you continue to put it off, that stomach, the things that you're going to feel, we're pretty deep right now, Marcus. It's very powerful stuff. It's not a joke, okay? You could sense the direction of relationships before they unfold. This happens both romantically and it happens with friends in any relationship. Right? You could raise your hand in the chat. You could sense the direction of relationships before they unfold. Right? And that's why men like me, I avoid a lot of the people say, Mike, how do you stay so healthy and strong? I stay far away from psychopath women in the modern world. That's what I do, brothers. That's what I actually do, right? I'm very selective to who I'm going to actually allow into my life. Smash the like button for that one, all right? And in this world, and I did a full video on that, there are people in the world of lust that's out there. You're going to get lost. You stay away from the NPCs of the world. Some people don't like it. Too bad. See it in the dust. Stay away from those things. We're here for growth. Stay away from anything that represents the matrix. And this is why I'm in the position that I am. This is what's really important in life. What's really important in life? Your peace. Your peace. I will never have anyone disrupt my peace. You know, things happen in our life. I still deal with stuff that happens. It pops up, right? But you absolutely cannot have something that disrupts your peace. Well, why is this so important, Uncle Michael? Well, I'll tell you, Light Warriors, because the only way you could manifest, the only way you could create a totally new life, you wanted a new life, you want to move forward, the only way you could do this is if your nervous system is at peace. It's the only way. It's the only way. But it's difficult. So what you're going to have to do, you must be honest with yourself at this time. Be honest with yourself. Do you have internal dialogue? I gave out some people asked, how do I know if I'm an NPC or not? Answer the quiz. It's waiting for you on the channel page. So once you have the inner dialogue, so if anyone gaslights you, like they gaslight people, oh, you talk to yourself? Okay. So if you have the inner dialogue, you're having the inner conversation, right? I'm only talking to the people that are making this jump. You have the conversation with yourself and God. You remember that Francis guy? He said it was dangerous. Where is that Francis guy? What a clown that guy was. Anyway, so when you have the inner conversation with yourself, when you have the inner conversation with God, you be honest with yourself. You be honest with yourself right now. Laura gets it. I love you, Laura. I love everyone here. Okay? Amy knows it. What's up, Amy? I love you, Amy. I love the community. Click subscribe. Be part of the community. This is a community of conscious creators, both men and women that are raising up their frequency. And you must understand both the masculine and feminine energies. Otherwise, you will be lost. That's why you need this. You can't just be men, men, men. You can't just be feminine. You got to have both. And everything in life is about the union. That's why we see polarity in world and matrix. You get stuck. You go in the middle. You integrate the darkness. Carl Jung speaks about the process of individuation. I've done it, and some people in your life will not like when you go through the process of individuation. You are to integrate the shadow. You're not supposed to be everything's a unicorn and rainbow. You will leave people in the dust, and it is their free will. It is their free will to dislodge from the matrix. And some people can't do it. You can't lose yourself right now. You can't. You got to go. Got to get up. Got to go. Then you get lonely. You get lonely. You are perceiving at a frequency that the people around you are not operating on. You are and this is why, even for myself, I keep it at 100 here. You feel this sadness and depression. The loneliness doesn't come from actual loneliness, right? The loneliness comes that you, the person that's getting this message, you are operating at a frequency, and there you are in the workplace, and there you are in the gym, and there you are in the wherever you are. And you feel that no one else is operating on this frequency. And then every once in a while, you see eyes that see you. You see eyes that see you. And what a devastation to your heart if he or she runs away. This world is coming to an end, kid. A lot of you know this. It just is what it is. The building is coming down. The building's on fire, if you will, right? There's the building. Are you going to go back into the matrix? No, you got to keep going. You must keep going. And sadly, not everyone is going to, through their free will, escape the matrix. They belong to Agent Smith now. Agent Smith controls their life. When the archangel opens the portal, it is your free will to come with. Other than that, we have to move on. When the portal opens, will you make the jump? It's your free will. The true divine masculines of the world knows this. We've gone through the process of individuation. And I learned this, and you have to respect free will. And sometimes free will is respecting that those want to go down with the ship. It's just a matter of fact. The rules of the universe must be obeyed. I'm here to ensure they are followed because they haven't been followed. And over the course of my journey, this is where we are loving people. And when we go through this process, right, I had to do a better job because this is actually the truthful journey. You must allow people to go through whatever they have to go through. You can't save people, even if number one, they are your physical relative. This is going to hit home for a lot of people. They could be your physical relative, could be a sibling, could be a son, could be a mother, whatever it is, or it could be a relationship, or And those that are spiritually in tune, you might know that that's your soulmate or twin flame or whatever it is. And sadly, in this life, the door is closing because it is free will. And if they don't make the jump, that matrix implodes. It is always, 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 I am. It is the only way out. All roads lead to I am. And you might have to have the pain. You might have to have the pain watching your loved ones suffer. You might have to go, you have to see it. And what happens, okay, you're getting this pain, and it's actually a driving force for your transmutational. You're actually a transmuter. You're actually transmuting things. But when you get to the other side, you get your true peace, your true peace, your true passion. Your true passion in life. You're not going crazy. You must let go. Anyone that's on the cusp today, let this be the message. You finally let go. You finally drop that mask. This is what this message is actually for. It's a very niche message here for the good people that have worn a mask in order to survive in this very dense world. I get it, but it must come down immediately. Stephen, thank you so much for the super chat. Might as well jump. Absolutely. You're seeing it. You're seeing the whole, it's imploding, and you're just like, might as well jump. And your bodily systems, your inner gut. I did very powerful video on these current changes, the solar plexus. You got to really study that video. Study the solar plexus. That's how the matrix construct kept the systems of the world are imploding. So you were living a life in a pre-2020 world. Okay, there were multiple shifts. There's no right or wrong to this, right? I'm trying to reach everyone. There's different planes of existence right now. We are the waves of volunteers. Dolores Cannon said it's waves, right? You cannot hold on to the past. You cannot hold on to the old way of life. It's terrifying. It's literally terrifying. I get it. But you must let go. It is the only way. And then you jump through the portal. You say, I might as well. And again, this is just assistance to people. We're not telling people what to do. You may sit there, but just food for thought. Food for thought. We have free will here on this channel. We have tons of free will. Like I attract a lot of different people. I'm a very polarizing figure. Do you love it? Some people love it. Some people get triggered, but I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. So you critique your own life, okay? Sometimes you're having a realization, and this is how God works. That job's not going to be there anymore soon, buddy. I mean, did you come to terms with that? We all had to lose. It's going to cost you. Change costs you, but in the end, right? And that's why I really encourage everyone. I really broke down my life. Every time, if I did not jump through the portal because of the fear, if I didn't go, sometimes you gotta go. And you got to go now. And every time, it's just an instant. So quantum shifting, you click subscribe. Do you want to truthfully learn how to quantum shift? I'm here for you. Got a full playlist waiting for you. It's always instantaneous because it's the decision. It's the decision to make the text. It's the decision to drop the job. It's the decision to drop the relationship that's not serving you. It's a decision to go forward towards love. It's a decision. It's always a decision. It's always you. And we will never on this channel and community, because it's so important, this message right now, we are not going to do the spiritual bypassing. There is nothing. There is no spiritual practice. There is no meditation. There is no ayahuasca. There is nothing that supplements every everyday life. This is how important this is. And Carl Jung speaks about this, and I am the embodiment of this. And some people don't like it. You don't have to be spiritual yogi sitting up on the thing. A lot of people saw the fake gurus absolutely imploding at this time. Nothing can supplement the everyday life experience. And some people are afraid, and you look at the portal and you look at that man and you just sit there in fear. You got to jump and you got to do and you got to actually experience. It will never be supplemented. There is nothing that will supplement it, because it's the whole purpose of life. It's the whole purpose of life. Some people just stay in the healing phase. And again, anyone that's just fight through it. I'm motivating you. You know. Oh, I'm healing for 7 years. Okay. It's already over. You've done it. Today's video and this feeling, and please leave comments, because the whole community is going to hear this today. I got to jump. You like this. You're like, I got to jump. Do it. Do it. Pia 777. I'm so grateful for the super chat. So appreciate you are speaking to the fact. It's a frequency of loneliness. Let go and let God. Absolutely. I appreciate that. The loneliness, the alone, is not because you're actually alone. It's not because, there's not women that are trying to throw themselves at you, brothers. It's that the soul connection, and people will never understand me. They will probably not understand you. And the person, or when you actually meet people, and that girl runs away, or for the divine feminine out there, right? That guy, didn't pick up on it. It's hurtful. Because they don't realize how rare it is. Eyes that see. You get the eyes going in the chat. The loneliness is not about, and that's why the hearts are yearning for this right now. It's a literal joke. This matrix world of fake people. Ooh. Are you sick? I'm tired of it, right? So that's why it's when you go through this Heinrich metamorphosis, you could sit with it. You could sit with it for over a year, and it just marinates, and you're like a butterfly that's liquefying on the inside. It's amazing the pain that you go through. You're so tired of the fake modern woman. You're so tired of the simps of the world. Someone's got to smash the like button. Someone's got to make the jump today. Someone's got to get up and take back control of their everyday life. Brandy writes, amazing laser pinpoint accuracy with this lesson today. I appreciate everyone. We must perform at our finest. I've shared the most important part of this. This year is like no other. This month, along with July, a lot of you know the astrology of this is like none other. We talked about not spiritual bypassing astrology. There will be those that people say, well, you said, and nothing happened. It's your fault nothing happened. It's true. It's your fault. I could sit here today. My life, I could, again, watch my video from the other day. I'm on a totally different reality, on a totally different timeline, because you got to actually do. You can't spiritually bypass. You can't sit on the couch. You can't keep running away from love. Got to run towards love. Love could be actual love relationship, or it could be the passion. I'm very passionate about my work. I got to go towards my work every day. Every day I'm going towards the work. It's not work. It's called vocation. And when you live your life according to vocation, that's the beautiful hearts. It could be the actual, and usually that is in alignment with the relationship that you do have. You will attract someone that's into health and wellness. They are living the same. You can't, I'm telling you, you could try to do it. You cannot operate if you are a person that is awakened. You have gone through the spiritual awakening. You can't, it's not going to exist. It can't last. And then your job. And then your living conditions. These are the pillars. Click subscribe, fix your life. Your life, you know. Tremendous, right? Got to be powerful. Got to be strong. You can't, I know, right? However I was living pre-2020, I don't know how I would survive. So I don't know. And anyone that wants to comment, do you feel this as well? How can someone survive in the matrix anymore? For a sustained period of time. For a sustained period of time. For a sustained period of time. We're not talking about Band-Aids. We're not talking about anything comes and goes. It's all the fake stuff. The fake fades, but the truth remains. Amy, Sunshine, Ray. Let's get the sunshines going. I love you, Amy. Amy writes, I have my new portal outfit on. You probably look tremendous, Amy. I love you. I love our divine feminine. Thank you for being here, Amy. Put your new outfit on today. Jump through the portal today. It's always the power of now. It's always now. Apollo Creed was right. You know, if you study the Rockies, they teach us about everyday life. There is no tomorrow. There is a moment. If I am that organic portal, I'm an organic portal for you, okay? There is no tomorrow. It's only now. And sometimes when Rocky was down, Apollo had to yell at him. Right? I'm yelling at you, right? Oh, this guy's so tough, right? But sometimes you got to get slapped around, right? By someone real powerful. And Rocky was grateful. Rocky was grateful that Apollo, and I always remember that. And I said, wow, I studied that. And he was down on himself. And watch Rocky 3. Watch it, okay? There is no tomorrow. You got to go now. I don't care what it is. Whenever you get this message, you got to go. The moment you hear this, something's got to click in the brain. It's got to click in the brain. Boom. And you go and you realize who you are. This channel is all about your self-worth, okay? Tremendous mug made by my sister. The link is in the description. It's always about the hammer. It's always about your worth. And if you get this message and you're sitting there, a lot of this, you are a good person. I'm telling you this. I'm trying to break. You got to break the loop. I got to make you aware of it. Just like Apollo made Rocky aware of it. Look at your power and look how small you're living. You got to get TF up today. You got to jump today. You got to go for the love, the passion. You got to go for the win. You got to go for the win today. Go for the win. And then he became champion again. There is no tomorrow. You keep putting it off. That's the loop. The quantum shift, it's not so mystical. I make it very simple for the everyday life people. It's not so mystical. It is the moment on the inside where you say, I'm going right now. I'm going right now. Today you jump through the portal. I love each and every one of you. I know that a lot of people are, you feel like you're losing your mind. So I'm going to post the video. You will see these glitches when the timeline shifts. I lay them all out for you. You watch it. Link in the description. Link in the pinned comment. Hit me up on Facebook. We're growing every single day. More posts all day long on Facebook. Comment down below anything that resonated from this podcast and what you would like me to talk about in the upcoming days, because this is a massive, massive portal. And you actually shift through it. Sometimes you get like a big moment, but a lot of us feel, do you feel the underlying current right now? Right? And I could be the measuring stick for you to verify. That's all I'm doing. If you feel this, I am the measuring stick for you to verify, because once you believe it, then you make that, and then you go. And then, boom, then you go. So I love you all, and check out the videos. I'm grateful for everyone that has been liking and sharing the videos in recent times. You're so beautiful. I'm so grateful. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors. Just keep going. Do not turn back. Make the jump. The fire horse is not going to turn around. As the matrix implodes, as time implodes, we are in the quickening. You know it. You got goosebumps, Celeste? I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Let's make this one a winner today. Put the love on this video. Send it out send it to someone that needs to hear this. Remember, you're not a bad person. But sometimes in our life, we built a persona to protect ourselves. You will never experience love in abundance if you stay within those walls. Those walls will keep you in the matrix. Break free today. I love you so much, you have no idea. Bye for now.